Yo, what's up? Alright, I'm going to be showing you some matchups and like explaining my thought process through them. Yes, I've drained a bit, but you guys can see if there's any matchups you want to see. So we'll go Lava Hound first. Now, this matchup, the annoying thing for him is the Ghost, because he either plays Tombstone or he plays his Barb. And if he plays his Tombstone or Barb, then I can go RG. So I saw Tombstone and I went Fisherman because I know this type of deck, and there's not really anything you can do against a Fisherman except for Mega Minion it or put Barbs to kill it. Then I load the Tombstone and he voids my Ghost. That's the important part. Because he voided my Ghost, it means I can safely play my Hunter on the bottom. And then it's just simple distract with the skeletons on the Mega Minion. Will kill everything. And then E-Spirit. The important thing is here is I don't want to play anything more because I don't want to be down in Alexa. Because if I go down in Alexa, it means I can't punish him when he plays his Lava Hand at the bag. Then I play Ghost plus RG because I want to force out the Barbs. I was hoping I would get a hit, but just got unlucky, didn't get a hit, but it is what it is. Then he plays Balloon, I have Hunter. Don't know if he was trying to like, I don't know, force out the Hunter, but anyway. But down on Alexa, it's only one though, so we're fine. Okay, he plays his Skeleton Dragons. This is when I know I can be annoying. I know that he doesn't have anything good in Cycle for this Fisherman. Wait, no. I don't. No, wait. I don't want to play my Skeletons because I want to use my Skeletons for the Mega Minion. That's the important part. Because if I can use Skeletons to distract the Mega Minion, it's easy to defend. So I just play Fisherman because the Fisherman doesn't really get any value, any good value in this matchup. There's nothing I can pull away from it. He's only got Barbs. So Fisherman's basically useless in this matchup. So I can just kite the Skeleton Dragons with the Fisherman, and I'm still basically on the same Electro as him. Now, I go Ghost at the bridge because he only has Tombstone, Mega Minion, and Barbs, basically. All void. He's not going to avoid my Ghost because he needs to avoid my Hunter. And I knew that he had already played Tombstone and he had Barbs. And Barbs was the next card. So the only thing in his hand right now was Mega Minion. Or he would cycle Zap and then go Barbs. But he wanted to save Barbs for the RG. So I can go Ghost and put pressure on him because he has to play the Mega Minion. And the easy thing about the Mega Minion is I can just defend it with Skeletons. So I won't be punished for going that aggressive. I just play Skeletons here. I play Evo Hunter at the back. He's going to avoid it. I didn't want to leak. Well, I wanted to save the E-Spirit so I could help it void. So I could like make sure my Hunter doesn't die. But then I played at the same time as he played it. So I had to play Fisherman, which is fine. Because he doesn't really get much value in this matchup except from like, stopping cards from hitting my Hunter. Stopping cards from hitting my Hunter. So I just blocked the void with the fishy. Then I put it behind because I predicted that he would play Barbs at the bridge. So I wanted to pull the Lava Hound towards my tower so it'd be easier for the Lava Hound to die. Then I play Ghost other lane because he has to play Tombstone. So yeah, because he has to play Tombstone, so then he can't support his push with the Mega Minion. Because ideally he wanted to put Mega Minion behind all of that because I've only got one air counter. But by playing Ghost in the other lane, I can force out the Tombstone so he can't support his push anymore. Now I play a Hunter here. And this is a very unfortunate part. I played a Hunter here because I wanted it to go for the Skeleton Dragon after. But then something very sad happens. I tried to block it with a Fisherman, but it went for my Hunter. And to be fair, this is where I started panicking. I had to Lightning here. I had no choice. I had to Lightning. Didn't get my tower. And then totally tried to block with Skeletons. I mean, I'm still winning, but then play Hunter. Because even though I'm down on Alexa, it's always good to cycle the Hunter. Because Evo Hunter is really what's saving me in this matchup. He wastes Void on it, which is actually fine. I'm fine with him wasting Void on it. I have Cycle Kick Cycle that I can basically just play Hunter other lane. Just to annoy him, put pressure on him. Because now he has to play Tombstone. and he can't defend his push with barbs. He can't support his push with barbs or the Skeleton Dragons. He has to play Tombstone on defense. And I have Evo Hunter, so I'm not worried about. And he's basically I've got. You have to abuse the fact that you have such a quicker cycle here. The fact that I have Evo Hunter when he's 2 cards away from Void means that I can safely play Evo Hunter. And because I have put pressure on him on the other lane, he won't have enough Alexa even if he does somehow cycle to Void. So my Evo Hunter here will just completely destroy his whole push. See, Evo Hunter clears up the push. Then I'll just go. Oh, I spirited too early. Then I just tank with the Fishy. He plays Bobs, which is actually a good play because I can't play RG in that lane now. Which means, and I have so much more Alexa, and I'd want to play RG in that lane, but he kind of blocked me, which was a good play. I play Hunter just to cycle. He's probably gonna go blue another lane, so I get Lightning ready, as you can see. I just Lightning plus Sea Spirit. Then he goes that, and I kind of just ignore that. I don't really care about that. I can just distract because my tower's on 1500. He doesn't have anything for the ghost on his hand. He didn't have bobs in his hand. He only had Tombstone in his hand, and then he only other way he can kill my ghost is with Mega Minion. So I could just ignore the Skeleton Dragons. I have a ton of HP on my right hand side tower. I can just go aggressive with Hunter plus Ghost because I knew he'll Tombstone. Then I just log to clear it up, and somehow my ghost doesn't get on tower, but it's fine because the only thing he has to destroy my Hunter is right now is Barbs and Void, and he didn't have enough Alexa for Void, so he panicked and zapped, and I just lightning the tower and win. Yes, I've drained, unfortunately. Okay, well, he starts off with Skeleton Barrel, and I thought this could either be Recruits or the stupid bait deck. I go Ghost opposite lane, E-Spirit plays up, and yeah. Then he plays Recruits. And I'm like, okay, well, I know what that type of deck this is going to be. I play Fisherman on the right-hand side lane, and I play Hunter on the left. Ideally, it should be the other way around. But it worked out for me somehow. But ideally, you should play Hunter on the right and Fisherman on the left. I just kind of fumbled him. Because Fisherman would be able to clear up these 2 Recruits, but not all of that. So I had to support my Fisherman with the Ghost. Which was fine, it worked out because he played the gang, and then I could just log the Dark Goblin. And I'm basically the same Alexa, but I have he has to deal with the Ghost. He plays that, the Ghost stays alive, I just play Skeletons just to make sure it dies. Then he plays Rage, Ghost doesn't die. So that's a free hit, we're basically the same HP, both towers. Now, I think I cycle E-Spirit here. Okay, I just cycle Hunter at the back, which was probably not the best play because I knew he had Skeleton Barrel and I really didn't have anything to counter the Skeleton Barrel. So I probably shouldn't have cycled Hunter at the back just because Log was still 1 card away. So I probably should have saved the Hunter only for the Skeleton Barrel in this case. That's what I recommend. Save the Hunter for the Skeleton Barrel, probably. Fine, I cycle. Wait, actually, I don't think I use Log. Yeah, I don't use Log because I want to save the Log for the Dark Goblin in this case, or the gang, because I don't really have any other way to kill them easily. Because I've only got the Fisherman in my hand. Why don't I use Log here? Oh, because I wanted to save Log. Sorry, what am I saying? I want to save Log for the attack. Because see, I got RG here, and I know that after playing the Skeleton Barrel, he would only have enough Alexa for Recruits, or he would have to go a gang plus Dark Goblin. So I could log one of those and still get a ton of damage, plus Hunter stays alive. The Skeletons here, because Skeletons will just tank a couple hits for the Hunter. As you'll see, Skeletons will just tank a couple hits for the Hunter. Hunter will get some extra shots. I logged to take off the shield. And, you know, does some damage. Now, this is where bad things happen. Pretty sure. I stupidly probably should have just let my left hand side tower. I should just ate the damage on the left hand side tower and defend the right, because I did not expect the right hand side to do this much damage to me. How 1 Recruit, 1 Goblin and 1 Spear Goblin do that much damage is bizarre. Fisherman here because if we look at this matchup, Fisherman doesn't really do anything. He's got Dark Goblin, Swarms, Recruit, Skeleton Barrel, Cannon. The Fisherman, only good thing about the Fisherman in this matchup is I can maybe snipe a cannon with it. But apart from that, it's just there to just kill Dark Goblins at the bridge, or to just tank, or to just protect my Hunter. So that's basically it. In this matchup, there isn't really anything useful for the Fisherman to do. So I can play the Fisherman freely, knowing I want to be punished or need it in the future. There you go, I mess up the skeletons. Then I see he plays a cannon. Now, I know his hand. He doesn't have Dark Goblin, which means he's not going to his Dark Goblin isn't going to piss me off and snipe from halfway across the map. And I know he's played cannon, so he's on exactly the same Electra as me. And his hand is Recruits, Fireball, Skeleton Barrel, Rage. Okay, so I decide, okay, well, I've got Evo Hunter, I have Evo RG, nothing could go bad here. Alright. So I play Hunter plus Evo RG. He plays at the same time as Skeleton Barrel. I misplaced my E-Spirit, but it's fine, because Evo RG will take. Now, I played Fisherman to protect the Hunter. I logged. Now, I'm down on Alexa, yes. And this is actually quite a frightening push. I was not expecting. And this sadly did get my tower. No, didn't get my tower, but he has Rage plus Fireball, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Basically, I play RG here because I don't want him to, like... Or I was hoping I could make him spend more Alexa defending, so he wouldn't be able to cycle his Fireball plus Rage. But then he does just end up doing it anyway. And now I have quite a lot of healthy recruits to deal with a tower at 1000 HP. The good thing is, in this matchup, the Ghosts can get a lot of value because they play a lot of Swarms at the bridge. And they all group up, and the Ghost will just splash everything. And the Ghost is really good at clearing these medium-sized troops up. I play Hunter here, play Ghost on top, plus E-Spirit. Now, the E-Spirit was important, because yes, I could have played it on Skeleton Barrel, but the E-Spirit was quintessential, lovely word, because I wanted to keep my Hunter as high HP as possible, because he would help me clear, he would help support the RG I'd play at the pocket. And then I Hunter that. I've got Hunter plus Ghost. As soon as I get close, as soon as Ghost gets close, I can do that. I log. And RG gets all the shots, then it's just easy lighting. That's a GG. Alright, we haven't done this much, but here we have a mirror matchup. Props to this guy for playing this awesome deck. Okay. He plays Hunter at the back. I also go Hunter at the back. Because to be fair, I don't really want to waste my Fisherman, only because I don't want him to play RG on the lane, and I have absolutely nothing for it. And he just Fisherman to win my Hunter. So. I'll cycle Fisherman at the back because I won't take a hit from the Hunter. Okay, then I see that he's playing the same deck. Now, the good thing is, there's not much in the deck we're playing that we want to use to kill a Ghost. That's basically we need a Fisherman, because we don't want to waste the Hunter here. We don't want to waste the Hunter because we need a Hunter for the RG, and we also want the Fisherman for the RG. So if we use this fact, we can mess up his cycle so bad that he has to use these important troops to defend on the Ghost. And that's basically the aim of the game here. He plays RG, I have Hunter, I know he has Fisherman, so I block with the Skeletons, and then I log, so my Skeletons don't die. And you see, I just tank some damage on my right hand side tower, plus E-Spirit to retarget, because the Ghost gets so much. The whole point of the Ghost is to mess up his cycle. We need to mess up his cycle, so my RG can get a lot of value, and so he can't defend it on his side. So I make sure my Ghost stays alive, and look, he's forced to play. He's forced to play that. He has to either play Hunter, or he has to cycle, or he goes E-Spirit Ghost. And that if I pressure the other lane, then it means that he can't defend both sides. So one of my ghosts connect, then he plays E-Spirit, but he doesn't have anything. He has to play E-Spirit log. And you can already see that this guy has a horrible cycle. If I play RG at the bridge, he can only Fisherman it plus Ghost. And if I go either Hunter, it's even worse. He doesn't have Hunter in cycle. And he has way less Selector than us. He has 40 Selector. So ideally, I probably should have just gone RG at the bridge. And this is what I do. I go RG at the bridge, know that he has nothing, predict the Fisherman. He goes to the middle, which is great. I Fisherman the top, pull in his own Fisherman, pull in his own Ghost, then I just E-Spirit the Skeletons. Hit his own E-Spirit, Ghost goes back, but it's fine. We've got a ton of damage. We're up a ton. It's another shot. Nice. Same thing here. I let the Ghost connect because I need my Ghost to stay alive. Because, like, if we look, he has to place either Hunter on that. And he probably will. Or is he just gonna... No, okay. He played his RG. Probably should have played Eva Hunter because then he could have had a counter push. But even if he did play Eva Hunter, it would be so much easier to kill because I would log plus a ghost hit. Then it's just one more ghost hit. I would just cycle back to another ghost, drop it on top of the Eva Hunter, and it die. So we're in a good spot here. I can play Eva Hunter there because the ghost could tank for the first net, and the net cooldown is too big, so I'd be fine. My Hunter would clear it before, plus lightning, easy defense. I like Kia because the reason I like Lightning there is because his hand was Ghost. No, it was his hand. His hand wasn't. Yeah, his hand was Ghost, Skeletons, Ghost, Fisherman, and Log. By Lightning here, I either force out the Ghost, which will die to my Eva Hunter, or I force out the Fisherman, or even if he logs, I still get a tower connection. So just by that, I can completely mess up his hand. See, he plays Fisherman there. Now means he doesn't have Hunter or Fisherman to defend the RG. I can safely just go RG by itself at the bridge. Just Fisherman the Ghost away. And that's easy tower. Then he blocked the Hunter with Skeletons. Doesn't really bother me. I wasn't expecting him to go all in like this. But to be fair, Lightning. He tries to predict me with a Fisherman. Oh, probably shouldn't have played Skeletons there. But yeah, he got some damage, but I mean, I was fine. And yeah, that's basically it. I just keep spamming stuff at the bridge. Because, yeah. GG's. That's really the aim of the game here. We just have to... The annoying thing, just remember, the annoying thing in a mirror matchup is the Ghost, because it will force out either the skeleton, it will force out the Skeletons, and you can do a log predict, or even if you don't log predict, they'll force out the Hunter or the Fisherman, which is good for you, because it means that you can go RG right after, and you'll be able to get at least some connections, and he won't have anything to really stop that. You can just go naked RG. You don't even have to support it really, so then you'll be able to defend as well. But your cycle won't be messed up, so you can go Fisherman plus Hunter. Just be careful when you go, so that they don't do the same thing to you. Alright, so here we're gonna just have another recruit stack, and basically, this match is important because you'll see how I was down like some damage, like a lot of damage at the start, and I still managed to win, and that's the important thing with our deck. Being down in damage isn't the worst thing. You can still come back from it. Okay, so at first I thought this was going to be like a bait deck, like with the Suspicious Bush, Spear Goblins, Boss Bandit, or Mighty Miner, or even Scouting King after I saw the Skeleton Barrel, Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, stuff like that. So I just logged it because might as well. Then I have Hunter for Skeleton Barrel, so I was fine. I was in a good position. Not much happens. Okay, then he plays Firecracker, and I'm like, okay, his recruits. This is kind of a weird recruits deck. It's kind of just a bit of everything. Plays recruits at the back. What do I do here? Oh, I just played Ghost. I probably think the smart play here would have been to activate my King Tower. I should have probably played the Fisherman right top left of my King Tower to activate it, and that'd help a lot. Okay. Right, then I do this. I play Fisherman in the middle, and I play a Hunter behind it, so the Hunter's protected. This will actually... you should do this when you're... I recommend doing this when your Ghost has already done some damage on the right-hand side tower, because then your Fisherman won't die. On the right-hand side tower, on the right-hand side recruits. Because if you see, the two recruits closest to the Fisherman are very low HP. It's because of the Ghost. So here, your Fisherman and Hunter will actually not die. And I was actually quite lucky because it pulled one of the things. And I probably could have E-Spirited that, because I was surprised the tower locked onto it, but wanted to say my E-Spirit or something else, probably. Now, I don't want to waste my log here, because if you looked at my hand... Oh, let's go back a bit. Just give me a second. If you looked at my hand, if I logged the suspicious bush, I would have nothing for a skeleton barrel. So instead, I played a ghost on it, because then I could log the skeleton barrel. And yes, I had to take some damage, but if I didn't do that, then I'll have to waste the Fisherman to tank, and I'd still take the same amount of damage. So I just do a simple ghost, take a swing, and then I can just easily just log it. And I had to tank the firecracker damage, because I was already low on elixir. So, and now I have a fucking ghost to play. He plays recruits. I do essentially the same thing, I think. Yep, Fisherman there. This time I tank the skeletons, and then I just E-Spirit just so like my tower. I don't know. It's just a Cyclone Protect. The only thing with this deck is that I can't really go in with an RG now, because I'm just gonna get counter pushed as well as I never have a chance to go RG because of that stupid fucking suspicious push. So I always have to defend it. And once again, I'm choosing not to use log to defend the suspicious push because I need it for the skeleton barrel, because my hunter's always not in cycle when he has a skeleton barrel, because I'm always using it to defend recruits. So just Fisherman here. I messed up the placement. It doesn't activate the King Tower. And Hunter the Wall Breakers logged that. It's an easy defense. There I could Hunter the Wall Breakers, although it's a -2 trade because he played his Skeleton Barrel, which meant that, and I was gonna destroy it, and I was gonna counter it with log, so I wouldn't be down in elixirs, you'll see. And also because he played Berserker. See? I'm down 1 elixir actually, so I'm on elixir, but it's not detrimental. Then he plays his fucking bush, then recruits at the bridge, and this is where he kind of messes up, I can't lie. Don't really recommend playing recruits at the bridge like this, especially when you don't have much to support it. E-Spirit, log. I logged because I could cycle to Hunter, Hunter would cancel the Skeleton Barrel, and I'll get a counter push, as you'll see. The good thing here is that he didn't have his Firecracker in cycle, nor did he have recruits. So I didn't know what his last card was. Well, his last 2 cards were, which was Bats and Mega Knight. I thought it was a building, and even if it was a building, I'd be fine, I think. But because he doesn't have Firecracker in cycle or his recruits, it was easier for me to go in with my RG, and then to defend the Berserker, I can just pull it away with my skeleton. And he goes Bats, which is annoying because I E-Spirited. But then he just Mega Knights on the E-Spirit, and I'm kind of in a bad position here, I can't lie. Fisherman looks like it's walking away, but then it doesn't, and low-key, if that Fisherman walked away, I'd have lost this game, but because it didn't, and I had Evo Hunter, I just logged the Evo Hunter, I just placed the Evo Hunter, placed the Fisherman to protect Evo Hunter, logged plus E-Spirit the Wall Breakers, and yeah. And when he played Bush, I was counting his Alexa. When he played Bush, I knew that I could go in with RG because he only had +1 on me. As you can see, that's 10 there. No, I had +1 on him, sorry. So that's 10 there, and he has 8 right now. +1 because the hunter can't support. But I knew that it wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, he didn't because he didn't have Evo Mega Knight. I wouldn't have to worry about having a fisherman behind my Evo Hunter. But I just played Ghost, hoping he'll recruit, but he actually just Mega Knighted first, which was probably a dumb play. I mean, somehow my RG gets another hit, and here we have quite a weird Lumberloon deck, and this was especially annoying because he had minions, and really the only thing we can do with minions with our deck is Hunter on it, or tank, get something to tank for them, and then Tactics them out, or E-Spirit plus Tower. That's why it's kind of annoying, because if they have something tanking for their minions, then it could get quite a lot of value, even though they are quite low HP troops. And we don't have monks, so it's even harder. Just cycle log. When you played minions, I was thinking, okay, when you play minions and skeletons, maybe it's some sort of off-meta Lava Hound deck, maybe a weird Pekka Bridge spam that's had minions in it before, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. Then he plays his Balloon and Miner, and I'm like, okay, well, let's... Looked at my hand. Well, I saw him put Miner, and I thought he would predict my Hunter placement. So I put Fisherman up high first to see where the Miner would go, and then I'd place my Hunter. Then the Fisherman tanks for the Hunter whilst the Hunter takes out the Balloon. And it's actually good that I did that, because I was going to place the Hunter like top left of the tower, and that would have gone for the Miner. So by waiting a bit, a lot of times, just unless they go Lumberloon right at the bridge, but if they go like a lone Balloon, wait to see if they have a Miner. Of course, don't wait like 20 hours, but be sensible when you play, because if they have a Miner, for example, if you go against 2.9 Balloon, then you might just get fucked. So I just waited a bit to see where the Miner would go, and then I placed my Hunter right on top of the Balloon. I was hoping he didn't have Snowball, which he didn't. And the Balloon takes it out with no hit. Well, no, with a hit actually. Yeah. The only thing is that he can go so aggressive. Bad thing in this matchup is he can go really aggressive, and I can't punish him for it. My counter pushes are quite easy for him to defend. But you'll see how and why. And also because he takes out my whole defense. But I go RG because he wasted his Miner, Balloon, and that. But then he has Inferno Tower. Yeah. Quite an easy defense, 5 Elixir. Not the worst of things, of course, I'd rather go to the tower, but we're equal on Elixir basically. He's got +1 on me. Then he plays Lumberloon. I play Ghost with the E-Spirit. And well, I knew he didn't have a Snowball because he would have used a Snowball. He didn't really have anything for my Hunter because he would have used it in his big push. So I can easily just go Hunter on top of the Balloon. Okay, then I Fisherman because I didn't think I knew he had 2 cards left, and I just wanted to see what he had, to be fair. So I just went Fisherman at the bridge. I didn't think it would be bad because the Fisherman right now doesn't get a lot of value except from the Lumberjack, and it wasn't in cycle. I wouldn't need a Fisherman right now because he just played his Lumberjack, so I'll cycle back to it by the time he played his Lumberjack again. So I just wanted to see if he had any ground troops. Then he had a Skarmy, which is not the worst. My deck's quite good against it. But yeah, I cycle Ghost at the back. So this is quite an important thing to do, especially against Expo. And some other decks where there's not a lot of ground troops, or there's like weak ground troops. Here he basically only had Lumberjack, Miner, and Skarmy, and I knew that, which meant that I could either force him to play Miner so he couldn't block my Hunter, or force him to play Lumberjack so he couldn't play Lumberloon, or then he goes Skarmy and I can predict it with a log. You'll see later, which will force him to play other cards, which will just help me. So I just cycle Ghost in the other lane. I cycle in the other lane because I don't want him to get counter push. So for example, if he played Lumberjack, that would kill my Ghost, and then he would go Balloon and he would have a Lumberloon push, but that would be done in Elixir. So I go opposite lane so that doesn't happen, if that makes sense. Just log the Evo I-Spirit, and if you see here, he's forced to play his Lumberjack, which is good because he can't do a Lumberloon push on me, which is what he wanted to do. But he randomly just goes for a Balloon. I'm not quite sure why. He tried to Hunter, and knowing that he'll probably try to Miner, I hunted immediately. And I hunted quite high up, hoping it would go for the balloon, and it did. Fishman pulled the lumberjack away, and if you guys didn't see that, I actually managed to activate my king tower and pull the miner away from my tower, and this is actually quite helpful. But, yeah. Then I could go RG here. Then I could just lightning. Not the best lightning, but not bad. I still got a ton of hits. He had an Eva lumberjack. Then he places a Skarmy on top of my RG, and this is what I mean. The ghost on the right, he had nothing for it. Look at his thing. Look at, even if he did have enough Alexa, look at his cycle right now. He had Balloon, Zap, Minion, and Inferno Tower. So if you've acknowledged that your opponent doesn't have many ground troops or many hard-hitting ones that can easily counter a ghost, just be annoying and cycle ghost on the other lane. That will be quite helpful. As you can see, I get a ton of damage. He forced to play his miner, which is good because if he does go balloon, he can't tank for my. Can't distract the hunter with it, and I'm still up on Alexa. Just cycle Fishman at the back because he has nothing. He has absolutely nothing that could punish me for it. He doesn't have a giant skeleton or anything. Then he plays balloon at the back, which is quite weird. Didn't quite understand what he was trying to do. Played ghost opposite lane, hoping to force out a lumberjack or a Skarmy, which I do. E-Spirit high, predicting Skarmy. Then I could just simply lightning it, and because I'm up on so much, because I'm up on Alexa from the last push, I can easily lightning, and I won't punish for it. As you can see, I'm same Alexa. I have ghost on his tower. He does the same thing again for some reason, and he places Evo Ice Spirit, which is good for me. Sorry. Block the hunter, protect it, Fishman away. Lovely. Always protect the hunter. Then I just have the Evo Hunter now. Do I go RG here? No, I don't go RG here because I don't have enough for the lightning. But what I can do is I can go Ghost because he doesn't have a Skarmy. His Lumberjack still isn't in cycle. He has to cycle his Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit won't jump and won't freeze my troops because of the Evo Hunters there. So he has to play his Evo Lumberjack, which will also die because I have an Evo Hunter and a Ghost there. So he can't go Lumberjack push, and you'll see what happens. As you can go here, as you can see here, and so actually he doesn't go lumberjack, my bad. But even if that would have been the sensible play, he goes Inferno Tower, and because he goes Inferno Tower, and I have a counter push hunter, and I've already placed the ghost, I can lightning, and yeah. Now it goes like this. This is just a simple defense plus hunter. As you can see, I mean, he messed it up, but he mined way too late. Well, no, he mined as soon as he got 3, but I wasn't really sure when he had 3. But I put skeletons right behind my hunter, trying to predict the miner, which I did, basically. Then he zapped it. And after the zap, I was up 3 Alexa, so I could go ghost up the lane to be annoying, predict the log, force out the lumberjack, and once I forced out the lumberjack, wait, no, I didn't force. I forced out the Ice Spirit, which is also great. I mean, just forcing out this card is easy because he doesn't have Ice Spirit to stop, and then I could just fish him in, plus skeletons away, and that's a GG. Toxic lumberjack lumberloon deck destroyed.